In this video, we will see about the design and 3D print a rocket. So for that, initially, virtual creation of the model is a mandatory and rectification of errors virtually is mandatory before printing the model. So for that, we need a specific software and virtual design application is important. So use tinkercad.com, go to the respective site, log in with the respective accounts. If accounts are created successfully, then log into the respective accounts. Then your home dashboard will be launched like this. Then you need to create, select 3D design. Then you will be launched to the new dashboard where you are going to design a 3D model of a rocket. Here, to design a rocket, initially the bottom surface has a certain base will be there for a rocket. And at the middle part, we have a cylindrical shape. On the top, we have a conical shape will be there. Using the three layers, we will model the virtual design of a rocket. So let us take the first of this dashboard. Right side, see, you can see there are different types of shapes are there. So let us take the cylindrical shape. Select the shape and place it on the work plane. And if you click on the work plane, you can have a visual of different types of squares will be appeared. Each square, if you place a pointer, it shows the dimensions of the shape of the cylinder. So if I place a pointer here, it shows, it shows that width and length of the respective cylinder. Initially, it is a equal shape, that is a circular in shape, the entire cylinder. If you want, you can change this value by selecting the respective option and change the value. Maybe if you require 30, you can select the number 30. And similarly, width is changed now. If you want to change the length as the same value, you can change the length width also. Now, once it is changed, it is equally shared. As it is a cylindrical in shape, the total length and width of the is the same. That is, the radius should be same for this circular in shape. And in order to change the height, select the top square. And if you can change the value of this also. So you can change this value. And another important one is you need to keep note that the number whichever you have entered, it is in millimeter range. So 40 in the sense 4 centimeters has been height of this cylinder. Okay. Once the cylindrical shape is done, then let us go with the base. So for that, I will take a triangular shape or any shape. You can take a wedge shape, and here there is a roof type of shape. So that will be connected similar to the base. So let us take this one and place it here. Okay, so place it here, and another one you can place it onto the another one, place it here. Okay, make sure that you need to place it at the exact center. For that, on the top left side of the screen, you can see there is a option of changing the dimensions, visual dimensions of the axis plane x, y, z coordinates. So if you want to see top view, place it on top view, and you can see the shape exactly. It should coincide on either side of the cylindrical shape. In different sides, you need to verify with the size, directions properly. It should exactly match with the shape. Then after that, if you want to go for the front view and side view, right view, back, bottom, everything you can able to see the shape. Check the dimensions properly. Once it is done, and always it will be in front view for us. So we will keep it as it is to the respective for initial position plane. Then followed by, you need a top layer, will be kind of a conical shape. You can select cone, or else there is another shape is there, paraboloid shape also. Just place it here, and it should match us with the exact cylindrical shape. So earlier we made for the cylinder with the shape of 30 and 30. Change this paraboloid also the shape of 30 30. Either you can drag, or else you can change the value by entering value. Here also we can change value. Then change this position. It should exactly match with the cylindrical shape. Once again, in order to verify that it is been exactly aligned with the cylinder or not, see in the top view. Okay, and you can see that base is not exactly properly aligned. That is also should match with the cylinder shape. Once it is done properly, you can see all sides it is been properly aligned or not. Then once everything is done, then currently the parts are seems to be very individual. See, if you select, only cylinder is selecting. If I select the parabolet, so it's just placing one upon another, but they are not as a single unit. So in order to print this model, we have to make this model as a single unit. For that, select all the all the shapes which has been placed on the work plane. Select by Control A option, and here you can have an option called Union Group. Okay, or else through the keyboard you can Control plus G, capital G, you can have an option. So click this Union Group, then it shows as a single shape. That is a single model, not a individual parts. It is a single model. Unite is very important. And here this model is shown in the solid format. If you want to see this as a hollow, that is a whole model, select the whole. Then it is a single local. Inside of this shape is empty. It has to be make, if you want solid, then click the solid. And individually, if you want to change the height or anything of this one, for the respective parts, there is an up arrow mark will be there. You can use this for changing the height of the rocket. Okay. Generally, this we are going to use this option for the preparing any robot or anywhere where you need to place the parts separately and connect it on the top respectively. Once this is done properly with all the shapes, then our work is save this model on the top left side. you can have changing the name. So this is a 3D rocket. 3D rocket, then click enter. It will be saved this model. Once this model is saved and it is prepared and it is auto save in the cloud account of your respective account. Then in order to print this, you need a file with the extension of .stl. For that, you need to click on export. Here, there is an option download and 3D print. Click on export button. Here, you can select for 3D print .stl file. Select this option, then the model will be preparing and it will be downloaded as 3D rocket with the file name or .stl is be printed. Once the file is saved, then click the dashboard and check whether your file has been saved or not. Here you can see the 3D rocket has been saved with the respective shape that is been created by you. Then next, Uh, so we have the device called 3D printing machine. It is a single color 3D print machine with one filament is being connected to that. It is a Bamboo Mini Pro 1 model. It is bamboo mini model. It is being available with us. So with that model, we are going to send this file through the cloud. For that, you need to install Bamboo Studio. Go to Google and select, type the word called Bamboo Studio. Then you will be applied, sorry, it is a BAMBU. It is BAMBU, Bamboo Studio. Click this one and you will have an option of downloading the software Bamboo Studio for Windows and Bamboo Studio for Mac. Based on the type of operating system you have, select the respective software to download. Once the file is been downloaded, then you need to install the respective file. If the file is successfully installed with all the settings and system requirements, if it is installed, then it will be appear a window like this. Then you need to select the country and then proceed to the next, and you can skip this program and it will ask for the type of mission. So first clear all the options, then you can have a option called Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. Select this one. This is the available mission with us. So select this one, then click on next, and here let us have all kinds of filaments will be there, so you can have it, select all, then click on next and install Bamboo plugin that is required. Click on finish. Once it is finished, all the plugin Bamboo requirements will be downloaded here. Okay, then click for allow access. So install successfully, click OK. Then maximize this window. So now here you need to create an account for this. So earlier I have created an account. Now I will continue with the existing account. So currently there was an error here. So once the account is created, our work is go to file and you need to import .stl file. So here once the account is created, kindly make sure you can log in. And then once the account is logged in, then you can import .stl file. So currently I have downloaded a file called 3D Rocket. So that is to be select. Open that respective file. It is been loading. Now you can see that file has been loaded properly, and you need to check for any spacing or anything is been there, that you need to verify properly. Once it is done, now you can come here. There are several types of options here, and you can go to objects, or you can change the strength of the material or anything. Here you can see sparse infill is 15%. That is the thickness of the solid piece you can change. So if you make it to 0 and click enter somewhere, so it is a resultant is a transparent model. It is just yet, I mean, only whole model. It is a hollow. If you want to change the thickness of layers and number of layers, wall loops, and as many number of loops you want, you can increase the number of loops here. And if you want to for support or any others options, changing the quality, layer height, positioning, anything, whatever the advancements you want, you can change accordingly. So basic requirement is a sparse infill is if you want to go for the thickness, I mean solid piece or hollow piece, you can say this is a major requirement. So if we reduce the piece of sparse infill is 0, then by default the weight of the object will be reduced. If we go for a solid piece, the weight of the object will be higher, and as well the filament utilization from the machine will be more. So once this is done, all the settings which is been placed here, then you need to go for the click on slice plate here. Okay, so click on slice plate, then it shows that slicing will be takes place. Slice a piece. Okay, done. Then you can see this is the how much time it takes. So maximum time for this rocket is 40 minutes it takes. If it is a solid piece, then it is even more time it takes. Once it is done, the spacing is done, then you can go for print plate. So print plate is been done. So as currently the account is not created, not logged in, so it is not shown any of the filament. If the account is created properly and your mission, Bamboo Lab mission, is being logged in with the respective account, then by default it will be added to your respective account. Then you can click the button called send and it will be printed. This is how the uh, 3D rocket design and printing. In Bamboo Lab A1 Mini, you can go to the option called, you can select the Bamboo Mini with Wi-Fi, any of the Wi-Fi, and you need to create an account with the same which has been created and logged in for this Bamboo Studio. Same account has to be logged in there also. This is how we can able to print, and you can see here 40 minutes 40 minutes 41 seconds is the time duration, and it is total weight of the body is 6 grams, 6.74 grams. Finally you will get a final product of the rocket. As similar to this procedure, you can design any type of a model, even robot or any design can be obtained. Thank you.